Summer transfer plans for City now. Manchester City are preparing to make a statement of intent with one of the most expensive fullback signings in football history. As part of their plans to further strengthen their squad during the summer transfer window, City are poised to break the world record for a fullback in order to secure the services of Tino Livramento from Newcastle United. Sources close to the club have revealed that City are willing to go above and beyond to land the 23-year-old, recognising him as a key figure in their long-term ambitions. City's pursuit of Livramento has been ongoing for nearly a year, with the club's interest dating back to last summer. Despite his impressive performances in the Premier League, Newcastle United has yet to convince the former Chelsea player to sign a contract extension, even though negotiations for a new deal have been ongoing since early 2025. Livramento's current contract, which runs until 2028, provides Newcastle with a solid negotiating position. However, the situation has become increasingly complex as Manchester City prepares to make a decisive move. Livramento's reluctance to request a transfer has given Newcastle hope that they might convince him to stay. However, with Manchester City now ramping up their interest, Livramento's future at St James's Park has become uncertain. While Newcastle is understandably keen on retaining him, the club will face an enormous challenge if City present a substantial offer that would eclipse any previous record for a fullback. Newcastle's stance has been clear. They will not let Livramento go without a hefty fee. As it stands, the world record transfer for a fullback is held by Paris Saint-Germain, who splashed £60 million on Achraf Hakimi from Inter Milan in 2021. In the UK, Manchester City also hold the British record for a fullback, having forked out £57 million for João Cancelo from Juventus in 2019. However, with City now poised to make a move, the expected price for Livramento is believed to be around £70 million, a fee that would set a new record for a fullback's transfer worldwide. Manchester City, already holding the world record for the most expensive centre-back following their acquisition of Josko Gvardiol in 2025, are now looking to secure a top-tier fullback to strengthen their defensive options. City's decision to pursue Livramento at this level underscores their ongoing ambition to remain one of the most dominant forces in world football. While Manchester City's pursuit of Livramento is certainly a headline move, the club's decision to target the 23-year-old is rooted in tactical considerations. Since moving on from Kyle Walker, Manchester City has faced uncertainty in the right-back position. The role has been filled by a variety of players, including Matheus Nunes, who originally arrived at City as a central midfielder. Nunes has proven himself versatile and capable, but City's coaching staff believe the position requires a natural specialist who can operate with the necessary dynamism and defensive stability. Meanwhile, Rico Lewis, an exciting young talent from City's academy, has also featured in the right-back role on several occasions. Like Nunes, however, Lewis is better known as a midfielder, and his inclusion in the right-back position has often been a tactical choice rather than a permanent solution. Guardiola and his staff are aware that the right-back position requires a player who can provide both defensive reliability and offensive support, an area where Livramento excels. His ability to play with pace, his tactical awareness, and his capacity to link up with the attack make him an ideal candidate to fill the role in Guardiola's system. Tino Livramento's profile is a perfect fit for City's current tactical framework. The 23-year-old brings a rare blend of defensive solidity, quickness, and attacking flair. His dribbling ability and the quality of his crosses from the right flank would add another dimension to City's offensive play. And his discipline in defending would help solidify the right side of City's defence. With the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Jack Grealish, and Erling Haaland making runs in and around the box, Livramento's crosses could create an added threat for City going forward. Furthermore, his intelligence on the ball and his ability to press effectively without the ball are attributes that align perfectly with Guardiola's demands for technical brilliance and high pressing. Manchester City's pursuit of Livramento also speaks to their broader strategy of securing young, high-potential players who can serve the club's needs for years to come. By acquiring Livramento, City would be investing not just in a top-quality player, but in one who could become the club's first-choice right-back for the next decade. The opportunity to secure a player of Livramento's quality at a relatively young age makes him a highly attractive prospect for the club. For Newcastle, the situation remains precarious. While Livramento has not pushed for a move, his potential departure would mark a major blow to the club's ambitions. Losing a player of his quality would force Newcastle into the market for a replacement, potentially at great cost. However, if the club is forced to sell, they will undoubtedly hold out for the best possible deal. If City's £70 million valuation is met, the transfer would go down as a world record fee for a fullback and potentially change the course of Newcastle's summer transfer plans. From City's perspective, the purchase of Livramento would be a key piece in their ongoing efforts to build a squad capable of not just winning trophies now, but maintaining dominance for years. If the move goes through, Livramento would follow in the footsteps of other high-profile signings such as Gvardiol and Haaland, players who have made an immediate impact on the pitch. By securing Livramento, City would not only gain a player who fits their immediate tactical needs, but also send a message to the footballing world that they are prepared to break records in their pursuit of excellence. Meanwhile, the rest of the footballing world will be watching closely as the transfer saga develops. While Manchester City's wealth and prestige have long been a powerful force in the transfer market, the club's willingness to break records for a fullback would make a massive statement about their intent to remain at the pinnacle of world football. The competition for Livramento's signature will undoubtedly intensify, but City's financial power, combined with their tactical interest in the player, puts them in pole position to land the coveted right back. Beyond the Livramento deal, Manchester City are also reportedly targeting Elliot Anderson, a former Newcastle prospect, as part of their plans for the summer. Anderson is seen as a versatile and energetic addition to City's midfield, and sources suggest that City believe they are in a strong position to finalise a move for the 22-year-old. Anderson's flexibility would add depth to City's midfield, and his style of play aligns well with Guardiola's demands for high-energy, ball-playing players. As the summer transfer window looms, the future of Tino Livramento remains uncertain. While Newcastle will fight to keep him, Manchester City's interest is undeniable, and the potential for a world record transfer is a tantalising prospect. If the move comes to fruition, it will mark another significant chapter in the ongoing evolution of one of the world's most dominant football clubs.